Sa gitna ng rehabilitasyon ng Manila Bay, tinalakay sa hearing ng House Committee on Metro Manila Development sa Kamara ang posibleng reklamasyon ng nasa 20,000 ektarya ng dagat. Kasing laki ito ng pinagsamang Quezon City at Maynila. Joint venture agreement sa pagitan ng local government ng Pasay City at Maynila at pribadong kumpanya ang 22 reclamation projects sa Manila Bay.
Yung rehabilitation ng Manila Bay at saka yung reclamation, hindi po sila mutually exclusive. They can coexist. Kung bakit po marumi yung Manila Bay at marumi ang tubig sa Manila Bay, ang dahilan po hindi reclamation domestic waste. Kasi yung itatambak na buhangin, hindi po yun pollutants. Buhangin din po yun na galing sa dagat.
Pero inalmahan ito ng environment advocates.
Dumping soil and getting some other sand under the sea and putting it in other areas, common sense, scientifically, environmental science would say, you put anything alien into an area is pollution. Hindi natin sinusunod ang utos ng Korte Suprema na linisin natin ang Manila Bay.
Planong tayuan ng residential at commercial buildings ang ire-reclaim na area. Ayon sa Philippine Reclamation Authority, 49% nito ang mapupunta sa pribadong sektor. 51% naman ang mapupunta sa gobyerno, nababawasan pa ng 30% para sa mga kalsada at open spaces. Sa ngayon, may 900 hectares ng reclaimed land sa Manila Bay area.
Ipopopulate na naman natin yan. Ang gobyerno lugi in the end just to access the area. The government has to put up so many new roads just to access that area. Ang problema, it serves only half dahil its back is on the sea, to the sea. Bakit tayo nagre-reclaim yan? Dahil panlupang madidevelop somewhere. Ba't tayo nagsisiksik yan?
Sa buong bansa, may 120 applications para sa reclamation, karamihan mula sa LGUs at gagawing commercial area with port.
If you provide approvals for all of this application, masisira po yung ating natural landscape, which is one of the main attraction of our country. Do you consider this at all? Or ano po ba ang inyong inagamit na pamantayan?
The 120 reclamation projects are of different purposes. Mostly, almost all, sir, are applied for by the local government units. Sir, that's outside Metro Manila. Halos lahat yun, sir, is mixed use with port developments. So, yun po, sir, yung marami, sir, outside Metro Manila, which is commercial together with port.
You are familiar with climate change.
Sea level rise, sir, it's all over the country, sir.
The Philippines is one of the most endangered. There are 10 countries in the world most endangered by negative impact and devastating impact of climate change. Reclaiming 20,000 hectares in Manila Bay alone would indeed be catastrophic for all of us.
Depensa ng PRA, hindi raw binaha ang reclaimed area sa Manila Bay noong mga nakaraang bagyo.
May humarang sa tubig, may humarang dun sa surge. And iyan yung reclaimed area natin ngayon. So ang isa pang benepisyo ng reclamation is coastal defense. Kung aayusin ang disenyo ng seawall at ng reklamasyon, which is what we are in PRA making sure of by reviewing all the technical and engineering designs, following internationally accepted standards, following the National Building Code for Liquefaction.
Hindi ba masabi kung kailan masisimula ng reclamation project sa Manila Bay dahil hindi pa raw nag-i-issue ng area clearance ang DENR sa mga ito. Nilinaw naman ng PRA na pwede raw i-override ng Pangulo ang isang kontrata kung may nakikita siyang mali o ikalulugi ng gobyerno. Ito ang unang balita sa Quezon City. Mav Gonzalez reporting.